10M Brabble selected. 10M 10M Brabble selected. Suit ready.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can call.
A terrific night for football as EA Sports takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. The final game of the opening weekend of 2020. Time for football from Denver. Broncos and Titans. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the...
Entering screen resume. Entering, cancel, pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel. Entering, screen, resume. Entering, cancel, pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And the Titans first down.
On first down, it's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 49 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. K.J. Hamler returning it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On play action, it's Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end, Jake Bunt. And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay, and he gets it to the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Entering, attention pop-up. Entering, connect. Entering, alert pop-up. You have lost your connection to VA servers. You will be enabled. Entering main menu screen Superstar X Factors. Franchise is selected. Entering current franchises screen. You have 3 options. Create new league is selected. Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Upgrade players. Play season game is selected. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Entering, team select screen. The Denver Broncos, the home team, are selected. 10M Brabble select. 10M Brabble selected. Control 10M 10M Brab 10 play call advanced settings 10 entering advanced settings 10M Brab was our 10M Brab advanced setting ready.
Let me feel myself a little bit.
Edit entering edit uniforms. Uniform name option is set to current away.
I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish
Pistol selected.
I got
Front end gun selected. Defensive playbook op. 10M Brabble select was our edit uniform sub 3 to 4 select 4 3 3 to 4 46 NFL first choice coin toss up second choice coin toss up entering edit uniform sub enter current color rush selected. You ready?
Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot
ready.
4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit.
A terrific night for football as EA Sports takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The final game of the opening weekend of 2020. Time for football from Denver. Broncos and Titans. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back on this one. So the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Second down at 4.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting up for 3rd down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. He's got his tight end fan. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
54
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Second and 15. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And that'll set him back 5. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and then decent field position and throwing that pick 6, we'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Looking for a cutback. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Second and 10. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. His throw incomplete. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He's got a man, and Sutton, that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
1st and 10.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Courtland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Courtland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with 3 different quarterbacks.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, that play was he was there.
Man, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Courtland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
3rd down and 16.
Hey, 91. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Kaepernick now to throw. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
It's caught. Smith. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Complete to
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Touchdown, Titans.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Derrick Henry, 39 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
The 42
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 45-yard line.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
12. Broncos nothing.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He'll find Lindsey here. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Kaepernick. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Backers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point try for Gostkowski.
Extra point.
And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football, and we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 35. 36 yards on the play.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
A first down carry for Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Broncos' 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Brings up third.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about. But I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
91. Check 52.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Here's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
And the Titans' 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down, Tennessee.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Entering, screen, resume. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel. Entering, attention pop-up the connection to your peer has been lost, exit game. Entering franchise hub screen things to do. A play season game is selected. Entering, searching pop-up searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent.
Like my style, don't you? Nice like this. On my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the. And this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood. I'm Dirk Jeter. Major league.
Entering, teams.
No Magarinas. Never gonna throw your back out trying to work. You need a breather. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cash. So many couches I crashed. Shout out South Street Tree and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the second up.
Entering, warning pop-up you must, entering, leave, yes. Entering, yes. Entering, screen the Denver Broncos the home team are selected. Ready, use advance, ready, use 10M, advance, 10M Vrabble, Enter 10M 10M was our reversal 10M 10 balanced select 10M run and shoots 10M 10M 10 defensive playbook 10M was our reverse selected 4 3 to 4 46 selected edit you play view ready.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
Advanced settings ready.
Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers on the...
A terrific night for football as EA Sports takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
Set to kick off.
The final game of the opening weekend of 2020. Time for football from Denver. Broncos and Titans. A nice little gift there to start the ball. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44, Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Depth chart. Entering S P R P C B selected. Slot 3. Slot 2. Slot 1. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
On the play.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
On first down, Tannehill. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And brought down. But gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. A gain of 3, second down.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Complete. It's Henry. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the 3rd-year running back, Philip Lindsay. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Lindsay, the ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Lindsay on the toss left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
2 yards.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. The 30, 20, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll run the toss. It's Lindsay. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first round. He went there for his ability to make...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Adam Vinatieri for the extra point.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A toss right to Henry. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
44-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
third and long. It's Kaepernick. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
10 at the 41-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Titans nothing.
On first down, it's Lindsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up second.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
He was brought
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
First and 10.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll start with a give to Henry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. A give to Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Henry on the carry. The tackle made by A.J. Boye. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Henry, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, 43 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Tennessee.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.